Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fauzan bin Harun. My metric number is 1623021. I did my internship at Anas Construction Sendirian Berhad. Let us move on to Anas Construction Sendirian Berhad completed project. There are a few projects completed, but I only list out 6 of them. Firstly, Maritime Waterfront Hotel. Design and build contract for one block 24-story consists of 62 units hotel building located at Kapal Sing Drive, Jelutong, Penang. The employer was Maritime Waterfront Suites Sendirian Berhad. Second, the Signature Luxury Condominiums and the Signature Avenue Shop Office. Development of 148 units apartment and 3-story shop lots located at Jalan Baru, Seberang Perai Tengah, Penang. The employer was Wen Properties Sendirian Berhad. Third, Residency Teluk Bahang. Development of 12 units double-story semi-D houses and 4 units bungalows located at Mukim 1 DBD Jalan Teluk Awak, Penang. The employer was also Wen Properties Sendirian Berhad. Fourth, Taman Meranti Sek Kedah. Development of 1 unit bungalow at Lot 16 and 26 units semi-D at Pekan Batu 5, Mukim Sek Kedah Darul Aman. The employer was Zaina Zain Construction Sendirian Berhad. Fifth, Butterworth Deep Water Valves BDWW. Structural repair of berth 1 to 6, access bridge 2 to 6, BDWW. The employer was Penang Port Sendirian Berhad. Finally, expansion of North Butterworth Container Terminal NBCT Phase 3A JV under consortium Jamil Ghani partnership with Anas Maju Sendirian Berhad. The employer was also Penang Port Sendirian Berhad. Let us move on to ongoing project. Now let us move on to Anas Construction Sendirian Berhad ongoing project. Firstly, Mutiara Rini. Development of 1 block apartment, 24 stories, medium cost, 382 units located at Kampung Pisang Awak, Section 4, Bandar Jelutong, Daerah Timur Laut, Pulau Pinang. The employer is JKP Sendirian Berhad. Second, Evoke at Gravitas. Development of 1 block condominium, 35 story, 300 unit, located at Mukim 6, Jalan Pauh Jaya, Daerah Seberang Perai Tengah, Pulau Pinang. The employer is Udaland North Sendirian Berhad. Third, Signature 2 Penang. Development of 1 block, 31 story, 121 unit, located at Mukim 6, Jalan Lestari, Seberang Perai Tengah, Penang. Fourth, the Penarak Hills Villa and Spa Resort located at Langkawi, Kedah. Proposed 5-star resort project value 150 million. The employer is Excel Focus Properties Sendirian Berhad. Next, Prima Residency at Pematang Pauh, Penang. The proposed Prima Housing Scheme on Lot 2162 Mukim 04 Pematang Pauh, Seberang Perai Tengah, Pulau Pinang. Development type 2 blocks of 1017 unit apartments with 8 story of car park podium. The project value is 254 million and 250,000 ringgit. The year this project began was in 2017 and the employer is Excel Focus Properties Sendirian Berhad. When I applied my internship with Anas Construction Sendirian Berhad, this is the site where they put me to do my internship. This is the snapshot of the detail of the project that I received from my supervisor. The project is proposed Prima Housing Scheme on lot 2162 Mukim 04, Pematang Pau, Seberang Perai Tengah, Pulau Pinang. The acreage of this project is 7 acres. Development type is 2 blocks of 1017 unit apartments with 8-story of car park podium. It has Block A and Block B. Apartments are 1017 units. Each unit area is 900 square feet. The client for this project is Prima Corporation Malaysia, and Excel Focus Properties is the main contractor. Excel Focus Properties is a sub-company of Anas Maju Sendirian Berhad, which is Anas Construction. This is the organization chart. I was put under project engineer Muhammad Daniel Ashraf for the first 3 weeks, and the following 2 weeks under Muhammad Shazwan Aizat, and the remaining weeks under Nur Anis Suliana, which is the QA and QC engineer. Sorry for the blur chart. Okay, the project physical construction progress is delayed by 111 days due to COVID-19, and the financial progress is delayed 101 days due to the same factor. Now we move on to my job scope during my internship period at Anas Construction Sendirian Berhad. Mostly what I did was quality control and quality assurance, a little bit of field work, and process control. For quality control and quality assurance, there are quality standards that we need to check whether they meet the standard or not. The quality standards are available in the CIS 7 2014 by CIDB. There are Annex A, which is for quality standards for structural works, Annex B, quality standards for internal works, Annex C, quality standard for M&E works, Annex D, quality standard for external works. During my internship, I only do quality checking for internal works. Based on the CIS 7 requirement, these QLASIC assessment tools are the tools to measure the standard. Firstly, the tapping rod. Normally I use it to check the hollowness in tile. Second, the L square. I use it to check the alignment of the door frame or the structure. Third, the steel wedge. Normally I use it to check the gap between the door and the door frame. The gap should be maximum 5 mm. If it is exceeded, it considered as defects. Then we need to repair the door or the door frame, either one. Fourth, the steel ruler, the steel gauge. I didn't use it yet. Next, retractable angle mirror. Normally I use it to check the condition of the surface that is far beyond my reach. Next, the spirit level. I use it with the steel wedge to check the floor level, whether it is less than 3 mm or not. If it is exceeded than 3 mm, it considered as defects. Then the measuring tape, I use it to check the door size or anything. That's all for QLASIC assessment tools. This is about tiling. This is the tapping rod that I use to check the hollowness. Then I mark it. Later the labor will open the tile and will redo it again. For the timber flooring, we need to check visually whether there is a warping or there is a floor jointing problem or skirting problem, then we need to make sure the gap to put the T-mold is enough, or it should not be more, it should not be less. This laser leveling is very useful in checking the vertical or horizontal alignment of any element. For instance, I use the laser to check the alignment of the door frame since the door cannot be closed, and I found out that the door frame is a little bit curved at the middle. That's the reason why the door have problem to close. I think that's all for QA and QC part. Now we'll move on to fieldwork and process control. At Surau, I monitor the way the labor install the marble floor. They need to use the spirit level to check the evenness of the floor. Normally, marble floor rarely have any defects. Next, I also monitor the laying BRC before imprinting concrete. It is important to see this because this is a new thing for me. I never learned it in class. The BRC, what I learned in class is using the steel bar, but in the industry they use the BRC. It is something new for me. This is the progress. This is the concrete still not dry yet because when it is 50% dry, they will use this mold to shape the concrete. Then the result will be like this. Formwork for mailbox. Like I said, in the formwork, they use the BRC and also the steel bar. But what I learned in class was using only the steel bar. This is the formwork for swimming pool. I also monitor the way they construct the formwork. I think it took almost 1 week if I'm not mistaken. This is how the mailbox foundation looks like after it is concreted. Later they will install the mailbox here, here and here. Without wasting any more time, I would like to end my presentation with waterproofing technique that is used at my construction site. Firstly, this bituminous paint waterproofing is used at the rooftop. Then the cementitious waterproofing that is used at the bathroom. Last but not least, the polyurethane PU injection that is used to treat the watermark at the car park roof. They will inject the polyurethane through this. Not sure what it is called, but all this waterproofing method is really new to me. That's why I would like to share with you. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.